What's going on, guys? Matt over here, Lethal Garage, and we are here in McFarland, California at Famosa Raceway at the Not Red List event. There's only 75 cars, so as long as we're good, we can get runs in. The goal today, ADB passes, learning how to launch the car in second gear, because this will be the first time we were doing it, and learning the car. Last time we were out here, we broke. We have extra parts and pieces with us. Hopefully we have the right ones if it comes down to that, but we're at that point where we're making the power. I need time slips to back it up. Everyone's going faster than me these days. Lethal ain't so lethal right now, so we need to make it lethal again. That's the goal. We're gonna do it. As some of you guys know, you can't have racing without your supporting cast. Maple Fed, I can never thank Maple Fed enough. We have Chase 2 Cents up in here hanging out. Mike, Red Barn Racing, tuner, builder, extraordinaire.
I eat boogers.
And his son, Keith. Fran's some numbers and stuff on Instagram. We're gonna go racing. I'm gonna hand off cameras to people. Hopefully we get some good footage with sound this time, because the last time we were out here, we didn't have sound on the first 4 runs. That's resolved because we're just going old school with the regular mics on the GoPro. So let's do it. Okay.
Matt, that's not pro mod problem. That's not your best, but I have good news for you.
Huh.
When you pedal it, it lifted the tire.
Yeah, there was daylight, a bit of it.
What?
Yeah. It
Really?
lifted the tire.
I saw
it
it
wheelied.
behind.
There was tire
At least an inch.
off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, play it
And
back.
it's on
Insert
video?
Clip. Insert clip here.
Are you? Oh God. Okay, so we're 2 passes in. First pass, second gear. I didn't pedal it a little bit to get into RPMs to launch it, so the car just didn't know what the hell to do. And I think I had a miscommunication with Mike on that, and that was all bad. We went back up,
It would have been higher if you did.
got on it. The car kind of was breaking up, as you heard in the video. I kind of freaked out at that point, and then I launched it. I pedaled it because it was like freaking it out, and then I guess the tire lifted. I officially have lifted a tire for the first time ever in the history of me. Oh, Jay's got a photo. Look at, you can see daylight under there. We got boys,
I sent you the photo.
girls, daylight. I don't care how fast we went. We lifted a tire.
Little Miss Piggy.
That means Red Barn Racing knows how to make some power. So when I pedaled it, got off of it, I was like, well, this pole's not gonna be a dead pole. Like, I could probably still get an okay time. I wanted the car to row through the gears. I shifted right, so the car launched. I threw the shifter over into drive. It was what it was. It was still only like a 10.2 or something like that, but at 148 miles an hour. Yeah, you do the math. 10.2 at 148. Hopefully I can get a good launch, figure this thing out. It's all a mind game for me right now. I'm not a professional driver at all. And it sucks because I feel bad for Mike, because we've built this beautiful car and I just am a really crappy driver, and it can go probably 8s if we get it there. I mean, it's hot. I don't even know, could someone pull up the DA? I'm really curious what the DA is. It's hot. I'm sure it's in the 4,000, 3,000 range. Yeah, the track is really hot. I brought sunscreen this time. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out how to drive this stupid car properly and live up to the Red Barn Racing justice, because right now I'm not. All right. Okay, we've been conquering demons, guys. Let me go back. I think the last time I updated was after the second runs, the first two. We've gone out a couple times, been adding timing here and there. Again, this is the first time we've been launching the car in second gear. There was a little bit of learning experience there. That's all adjusted now. The car is still hopping at launch. We're basically swapped over to where I'm manually shifting the gears. So this last run, I was manually shifting all the way down the track. I could have put it in drive. After I got out of third, I wasn't worried about wheel hop and all that crap anymore, but it ran good. I mean, I'm trapping at 150 mile an hour and only getting 10-second passes because we haven't been able to get the launch down yet. Keep getting wheel hop, so we're fine tuning that in. Everything's going well. We actually pulled timing out of the car on that run because the car is really hot. We think we may have lost the thermostat, so we're going to be checking that out here once the car cools off enough. But I mean, that was only a 9.9 pass, but at 150 trap. Yeah, it should be going faster times if we just get off the line and be good. We have a lot of timing pulled out of the car right now at launch, and we're gonna slowly dial it back in, get it there. We know how to launch the car now in second, and now it's just me not sucking as a driver and getting the car down the track. So that's where we're at. Mike's in his BMW, messing around with the tune right now. Nothing but great things to say about everybody here today. Mike, awesome, Red Barn Racing, Maple Fed helping out. Jay's been getting all the footage, and Maple on the GoPro, but Jay's got his phone. Hopefully I'll be able to mix in some good perspectives from is that an iPhone? So that's an iPhone 12 and the GoPro 9s. Hopefully there's some good stuff to mix in this video, guys. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna let the car cool off right now. Here, let's check out the car. It was clean last night. We washed it, but all the dew and everything was all up over it. She's super hot. She's cooling down. Obviously, the fan's finally cut off. If we could just get her to leave and stay on the ground, get all that power down, we'll be doing good. Remember, I'm one of the few out there running a Whipple 2.9. Everybody else has swapped over to the Magnuson. I get it. Magnuson's more efficient, can make more power. We're making 24 pounds of boost on our passes right now with very little timing in the car. I want to say we're like at 18 or 19 degrees of timing right now. It's not high. Once we get everything dialed in, we're just slowly adding the timing in and seeing what's going on. We got to figure out the thermostat stuff. That is a true problem that you got to watch for. You don't want to overheat the motor. We got to figure out what's going on there, but that's where we're at. Well, thermostat stuck wide open. Not open. Oh.
The rubber came apart and everything. It's time, boss.
We don't need no thermostat. So we're at thermostat, some fresh liquid.
Yep.
And try again. All right. We ran a 9.6. We've been consistent. We ran faster. I didn't improve on my personal best. The car's running better. We ran into issues with heat. The trans is hot. The oil's hot. The car's overheating. It keeps going into power fail-safe mode. It went into limp mode before I passed the quarter mile, by the way. It went into limp mode. It's just not our day. The weather still says it's only 76 degrees outside, but my truck says it's 104, and my car's temps on everything are saying, screw you. I mean, we flushed and put new fluid in. I mean, I don't know what to do. We've pulled so much timing and so much throttle out of the launch. It launched pretty good there, but the car would not shift. Like, it was just on the limiter, just bouncing on the limiter. That's not good. You don't want that. And it was in auto mode. I wasn't shifting the car that time. And I guess it's one of those, like, you live and learn. I mean, I had a great day today. We went the fastest we've ever gone in the car. We know we're making progress, and we still don't have all the timing in the car. You actually pulled timing out on these last couple passes. What are we at, like 20, 21 degrees? 21 and a half. Like, the car was getting so hot, it was pulling 3 and 4 degrees of timing out of it. And now it's cooling off. Like, I wish this event was running 3 hours longer. It would be nice and cold. The car would be able to properly cool off. And I guess it's just one of those things, like, you go out, yeah. The win is, we didn't break. We didn't break, Mike.
We didn't break. That's a very good thing.
We also didn't 60 foot, so that's probably why we didn't break. My best 60 foot was a 1.5, which is not good. The best 8th mile, I think, was 6.3, which is not good. Like, my fastest 8 miles, a 5.9. Like, we were not able to get this car off the line, but it's mile per houring, and we're getting like, it pulls like a freaking, I can't explain how this car feels when it pulls. I really wish I could. I'm gonna try to get another GoPro so I can mount it in the car. The footage never comes out right. It's always blown because of the sunlight here, but I don't know what to do outside of just, this is the fastest car I've ever driven. I suck at driving.
We'll get it.
Until next time, guys. See you on the road.